Is going on, Mile High City? Welcome back to Broncos Country News. I'm your host and anchor, Caleb Malden. Denver Broncos, 2-0, baby. Broncos win 23-13 over the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. And there was some good, a bit of bad, but a lot of good to address. I do have some concerns, but we'll get to those later. First off, let's talk about the good stuff. Teddy. He was good yesterday. I thought he was better against the Giants. I know stats-wise he was pretty equal, but I thought he was better against the Giants. And, I thought the offense flowed fine in the second half. First half was pretty ugly to watch, and it was pretty much a carbon copy in terms of offensive play. Pretty much nothing bad play through the first quarter and a half, and then the final 2 minutes they finally turned it on. And then they did their job through the second half, though. Okay, here are my concerns. That's my first overall concern, is that the offense is getting started way too slow. They don't get started until the final minutes of the second half. And I know some people say, yeah, but a win's a win, you get the offense going. Here's the problem, though, and I remember I brought this up in my videos earlier. I said that I feared that the offense's flaws could get masked by those first three games. And, you're winning these games, and with the way the Jets played against New England, I'm pretty confident that the Broncos will be able to beat the Jets. At home, they should. It could be a trap game, but that's for the preview video. And I see that. And that, in my opinion, is not on Teddy Bridgewater. That is on Pat Shermer. The run game takes too long to get going. So I've heard some people say we should be a passing first team. Well, if you notice, that's what actually gets us off to the problems when we can't get going in the first half. We try too much to be an air-it-out ball club when that's not Teddy's strength. He's not going to be a 40-pass-a-game kind of guy, and that leads to the offense being slow. But then they finally get the run game going. They get Gordon moving. They get Javonte. And I know that this is going to be weird. I think Javonte needs to get the first snaps from now on at running back. Javonte is running with speed. He's got a good power back. He is running over people. You saw that first down where it looked like he was down, but then he keeps churning up and he gets another 3-4 yards out of it. Javonte Williams looks legit. I am excited for Javonte Williams. Hard not to like what I'm seeing. But when it comes to the passing game, Teddy's been good. I like Teddy. There's nothing wrong with Teddy. Receivers have been fine. Maybe a miscommunication there with KJ Hamler. He's got to get that fixed. I don't know what's going on with KJ. Cortland Sutton was spectacular yesterday. It was so good to see him back. They could not cover him one-on-one. And Teddy, God bless him, he knew it. He knew, all right, you can't take Court one-on-one, so I'm going to just keep throwing it to him. And I don't know why the Jags never adjusted. They just kept putting Court one-on-one situations. Yeah, like that's going to work. You can't cover Cortland Sutton one-on-one. They even tried double-teaming the guy, and it didn't work. So that's a great game from Cortland Sutton. The defense was just as good as advertised. Now, obviously, Josie Jewell, we just lost him for the season with a torn pec. So now we're going to see. I don't know if Baron Browning's ready, so maybe Justin Sternad. We're going to see. He looked pretty good in the preseason. I like what I saw to him when I went to training camp. So Justin Sternad, I assume he'll step up against New York. So that is going to sting a little bit. Jewell was looking better, but now we'll see what Sternad or even Browning, but I don't know if he's ready yet. I think that they're going to go with, or if they think that he's ready yet, so I think they're going to go with Sternad going forward. A big season for Sternad to see if he can possibly step in at that middle linebacker role. So now, by the way, I'm wearing a Champ Bailey jersey because I've been hyping him up, Patrick Surtain. I said Pat Surtain was going to be the next Champ Bailey. He's proving me right, guys. He got his first career interception, picked off, and a very good job tracking the ball, by the way. Made sure to turn around, turn his shoulder to catch it. Excellent play by Pat Surtain. Hard not to like what I'm saying out of that rookie. That's why you drafted him. Again, Von Miller getting a sack on Trevor Lawrence, but the pressure took a while to get there. Chubb, I hope it's not too serious, but I don't know if he'll play against the Jets or not. That'll be something to watch throughout the week, see how Bradley Chubb is doing. But to see all of this good is so encouraging, and it is better than last year. But I still have minor concerns, and they're with Pat Shurmur. Pat needs to know that you can't air it out first. That's why we're starting off slow. Now, you can get away with that against New York. Both New York teams, Jets and Giants. You can get away with that against Jacksonville. But if y'all saw what Baltimore did last night, if y'all saw that Pittsburgh knows how to play defense, they know how to keep it close. Now, their offense is an issue. Y'all saw what the Browns have been able to do with that run game, control the clock, and what Baker can do. And even what Vegas has been able to do lately. You can't afford those slow starts. I expect they'll get it fixed. I hope they do. But if we literally have the exact same game that we had against the Jags and the Giants, we had that against the Jets, I'm really going to have some concerns. Because Pat needs to get this going. You can't afford slow starts. Run the ball, control the clock, get it going. Even if it's just 3-yard gains, don't be deterred. Just know, okay, 3 yards a clip, hey, we'll get that. We'll throw these short passes. We'll get these guys in first down. We'll open things up play action-wise. I love how Teddy moves, by the way. I just wish he would stop kind of bending it so far back. Like, if you get, like we saw yesterday, you'll get sacked. You lose 18 yards when you run back that far. Sometimes it's better just to throw it away. Just throw it away or run with it or do something with it other than just keep bending back, hoping that somebody can get open. I hate when quarterbacks in general do that. I hate when quarterbacks do that because it's like, and I've seen a lot of quarterbacks do it. I hate when they do it because unless you're like Lamar Jackson and you've got that speed to get back to the line and then maybe get something out of it, or Kyler Murray, because those two certainly have that ability. Unless you got that, I hate when they do that because it's like, oh boy, this is going to lose more yards than it needed to. Obviously, a win's a win, guys. 2-0, 2-0. I have one big negative, though. Special teams. That big kickoff return for a touchdown, come on. Proves that Tom McMahon needed to be fired. Can we fire Tom McMahon, please? Can we fire him, please? We've been asking for it since last year. McMahon needs to go. Oh, boy. Again, I like what I saw. It's hard not to like what I saw. Did I love it? No, but I think that's an easy fix. But the offense needs to get going faster. I said the flaws could be masked, and that's what winning does. Winning cures everything, but winning also masks some flaws. We're going to have to find out now. Can they get these fast starts going? Again, these three opponents, they're easy. But I also saw teams blow the doors off them. Alright? Now, the Giants' offense, if you saw what they did against Washington, that's a good sign of our defense. The fact that, or maybe it's a bad sign on Washington's offense, Washington's defense. Either way, it's a good sign for our defense because the Giants put up 27 against that team, and Daniel Jones looked pretty good. The Jags, maybe Urban Meyer leaves for that USC job, and I actually think that'd be an upgrade for the Jags because you don't belong in the NFL. It's clear Urban Meyer ain't ready to be an NFL coach. And again, Broncos 2-0. Hard not to like 2-0. Don't overlook the Jets, though. I did see a bit of that on Sunday. I saw a bit of kind of overlooking your opponent. And, you can't afford that. Wake up, get going early. Teddy, like what I'm seeing, but I need more. Not from him, from this offense. I like what I'm seeing from Teddy. I need more out of this offense. Offensive line blocking, too. Good for the most part. Teddy isn't getting pressured a ton, but when they get through, it's like, again, it's with that shaky early start. I don't know. I mean, it's a carbon copy of the Giants game, essentially, in good ways and bad ways. And if we have that game against the Jets, then I think we do have something to talk about, because that's on Pat Shurmur. You've got to get this going earlier. The run game needs to start faster. And there's more options than just running it up the middle, Pat. You can do other things. But Broncos are 2-0, guys. It's hard not to like it. Teddy, I like what I'm seeing from him. He's throwing the ball well. He's being smart, being accurate. I think, though, that the play calling, though, can definitely help him out more. Pat Shurmur can definitely play to Teddy's strengths earlier in the game than they do later. If they start playing those strengths earlier than later, then you could be scoring 31 on these teams. You could really be blowing the doors off these guys. But of course, it's just my opinion. I have good things, bad things. Good things, we're winning the games. We're playing good in the second half of games. We're starting off, we're finishing strong opposed to starting off strong. I would like to see better starts, but a win's a win. Hard to complain about that. Anyways, this is my opinion, guys. Broncos are 2-0. Hard not to love that. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. We got the Jets coming up. I'll get a preview for that later out this week. Anyways, that's it for me. Broncos Country 303. I'll see you guys later.